Arsenal versus Chelsea. So I'm as well going to take it so that we start the weekend with Arsenal versus Chelsea. Now, this is my take on it, right? Number one, by the first 10 minutes of the game, I actually thought there was a big chance we were going to lose that game. This is because number one, when you go into a game of that magnitude, you need to understand that Chelsea is playing with a lot of confidence at the moment, right? They've just defeated one of the best teams in the world. It's always dangerous when you go play a team who's just beating the first team in the world, right? I also understand that we're playing with a lot of confidence as well. We just beat one of the best teams too in the world, right? So it's a game of details. Now, 10 minutes before the game, you suddenly realize that you're not going to be playing with your first choice center-back pairing. It becomes more difficult. That's why, for instance, we're not holding on to the ball. If you notice today, Raya was going long at every opportunity because the confidence was not there to play to Mosquera and Nkapi. This is the first major match they are starting together. Forget EFL, right? This is like the first major match that they will be starting together. That's one end of this. The second end of this is, and I wrote on a group that I was on, objectively, I said, listen, for some Arsenal fans, this may feel like a loss, but I've watched this league long enough to realize that some of these games, you will take a point if you are smart enough, because that point becomes useful down the road. If this game was, and I said, if this game was last season, 2 seasons ago, without the kind of depth we have in squad today, we would have lost that game. 10 men or no 10 men. We would have lost that game. Because I started to think back, who would we have had to have brought in for all these injured guys? So Saliba is out. Gabriel is out, right? That's 2 major part of what forms our defense. What makes us stick, right? You have Odegaard who's just coming back. You have Trossard, who's probably been our best winger this season, out as well, right? So it's 1 week, 1 trouble. In fact, I'm grateful that we finished this match today with no injuries. Hopefully, they won't call us during the week again to say somebody's out, because that's how we finished Bayern match. And suddenly Saliba is out. So, because the rate at which that depth in squad is disappearing is appalling. So now I'm looking at all of that and I'm asking myself that it's a game of 2 halves, right? I thought the Chelsea players actually played into our hands. In my opinion, they probably read some of the things going on online. Caicedo versus Rice. Who is the best midfielder? Who is the Kinikon of the Kinikon? And it got into their head. I was actually writing to some of my friends as the game was going on. Yes, I said, listen, it's either Arsenal is going to get a red card, because if we don't keep our calm and we get into a back and forth with the way the Chelsea players were unnecessarily aggressive. You are playing well. Just keep playing the game. I'm talking about Chelsea. There's no need for all those tackles flying in, jumping in, kicking people, pushing people. Caicedo should have had at least a yellow card even before the red card. At least a yellow card before the red card. He was pushing people, kicking people all over the place. Menzo was all over the place trying to pick a fight. I'm like, calm down. You are playing well. This is unnecessary. Play the game. If you win, you win. If you don't win, you don't win. It's okay. But all this unnecessary, it could easily have broken Merino's leg today. Easily. That could have led to a bad injury today. Now, back to Arsenal. I thought that Arteta made a tactical error, in my opinion, in the second half. Notwithstanding the Chelsea's goal, that happens, right? When we went half-time in without scoring, and I was looking at that game, I said, if I was Arteta, I would bring in Odegaard to control the midfield. Get some control.